Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at guys share hints from a girl they've missed. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Her, do you have a girlfriend? Me, no. Just typing this hurts me. She was super cute. Her, lol. Really? That's so surprising. I don't have a boyfriend. Me, lol. The guy's like, okay, cool. So, now what? Yeah, now what? Okay. You don't have a boyfriend? I don't have a girlfriend? Awesome. They really missed that hint. Wow. Like, I already feel like it's an obvious hint when someone asks you if you're in a relationship or not, you know? And then they tell you, me too, I'm not in a relationship. How did they miss that? A girl literally confessed her feelings directly to me and I didn't hear it because I zoned out looking at a squirrel. What? So the girl's like, I like you. And the guy's like, look at that squirrel. What'd you say? How do you not hear it? I guess they just have selective hearing, you know. Met a girl who said I could stay in her tent that night. No, that's okay. I already have a place to sleep. He was being polite about it, okay? He was like, it's okay. I'm fine. Maybe he didn't like her. Okay, now this makes me wonder how many guys missed being in a relationship because things like this happen. You know, like they could have went out with a girl or guy, but then they just missed the hint. When I was drunkenly flirting with a girl, I never flirt and I'm horrible with girls in general, so didn't think I was getting anywhere. And asked her where the bathroom was. She said, I'll show you. Then came in with me and asked what I wanted to do. Awfully confused, I say, well, I want to have a piss. You'll have to leave. She said, oh, and left. Took me about 6 months before I figured that one out. Wow. So she was into him too. I mean, I've never missed any hints because I never get hints. In 8th grade, there was this blonde girl about as tall as I was. Every day she asked for a hug from me and I thought it was like how girls hug each other in a friend way and that she didn't exactly see me as masculine. Her friend told me on the last day that the girl really liked me the whole time and I just let out a loud, oh, in the quiet classroom. I feel a little dumb now, but now the conversation in the background made way more sense. So now that they know, was it too late? Like, did the girl go out with someone else or did they still not like the girl? You know? Because I feel like someone could miss a hint, but then that doesn't mean that they'll start liking them if they got the hint. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Man, I'm just curious. Like, I just want to know what happened in the end, okay? A girl once burned me a mixed CD of almost nothing but love songs. My guy friends and I held a small conference where we listened to the CD in full and tried to see if there was some hidden message there. We came up with a solid maybe. There were 6 of us debating this. The hidden message is a CD of love songs. Love songs. That's the hidden message. Oh my gosh. 6 of them. They were having a meeting. They were like, okay, yes, let's analyze this. Let's analyze this verse first. That's hilarious. I have always had a crush on this girl. We started texting a bit for a few months and she says, I love you. I did not reply back for 2 hours and she later says it was her cousin who texted. Even before she texted this, she gave a lot of hints. I still regret it. Oh, 2 hours. Wait. Did they see the message and they didn't reply? Or did they genuinely just miss it? Because if they saw the message and they didn't reply, then they deserve it, okay? You didn't reply. You made the girl feel insecure and anxious for 2 hours. But if you genuinely didn't see it, then bad luck. I'ma just say this obvious hint isn't a hint sometimes. I know because, well, mine wasn't. I met this girl in middle school and we hit it off right away. We talked all the time. We called, texted 24/7. Isn't that an obvious hint? Like, you guys talking all the time, you guys calling each other, you know, falling asleep while you guys are calling. That's an obvious hint, isn't it? Okay, she was cute and honestly out of my league. In high school, we had this stupid joke we started where she'd call me daddy all the time. People told me constantly after that she had a thing for me. I didn't think so, but people always pointed out how we hugged all the time and even held hands sometimes. So they told me to ask her out, and I did. She told me she only thinks of me as a friend, then stopped being my friend because it's weird now. Yeah, I miss her sometimes, but honestly, I don't blame her. I shouldn't have said anything. She was giving out hints. I thought she did like him. Oh, no wonder why he was like saying it's not an obvious hint. Because she did all that, but she didn't like him. And he confessed to her. Oh, I feel bad. I thought she liked him too. Like, they held hands? What? Why would you hold hands with a guy that you don't like? I'm confused. Hold on a second. What? Okay. I feel bad for the guy. It's not the guy's fault. Like, why would you guys talk all the time, call all the time, text 24/7, call him daddy, hold his hands and hug him? Isn't that a bit too much for a friend? I guess some people are just really affectionate to their friends, but I still feel like that's a bit too much. I mean, I feel like if a guy did this to me, I would feel like he has a thing for me, right? And I would do the same. I would confess because I don't want to miss my chance, you know? And then if he tells me that, oh, sorry, I only see you as a friend, I'm gonna be so confused. I'm gonna be like, hold on a second, what just happened? I'm so shook because I was like, yeah, that's a hint. That's an obvious hint that she likes you. But then in the end, she's like, she didn't like him. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What do you guys think about this? I mean, if someone did this to you, wouldn't you feel like they like you? Whoa, that's sad. She would stare at me constantly during class and we would even occasionally lock eyes. I just thought there was something interesting behind me even though there was only a plain wall behind me. Then once in biology, we were allowed to sit next to whoever we wanted to. My best friend came over to sit next to me but couldn't because she had sat there. Then my friend jokingly said, just because you want to sleep with him doesn't mean you get to sit next to him instead of me. She then replied, I do actually. Meanwhile, my dumb self just sat there thinking about the homework I had forgotten to do. The whole lesson was filled with her accidentally brushing my hand and her blushing afterwards. Turns out she wasn't joking and I completely missed it. I wonder how they found out she wasn't joking. Like, in the end, did she confess? Or like, did her friend tell him? Or like, what? I was hanging out with some friends, including these girls who were into me, and I asked where the bathroom was. One of the girls said she'd show me, and when we got to the bathroom, she asked if I needed any help. I gave her a weird look and said, no, and shut the door. As I was peeing, I realized the mistake I made. When they were peeing, like 10 seconds later, they're like, oh, I missed it. I was in high school and there was this girl that went out of her way to make sure I remembered her name. The orchestra and band rooms were right next to each other and she'd always come and talk to me and point out her name. After school, she'd be at my locker just waiting to talk with me. I noticed that she would appear at my track and practice games. She'd also move any girls who were near me out of the way so she could constantly walk with me in the halls. I honestly thought nothing of it all. Wow, she went out of her way to do lots of things. Now I don't want to say like that's an obvious hint because of what I just read above. I didn't see her until 15 years later. The day before I got married, I was driving through my hometown and saw her outside. I parked and spoke with her for a few minutes. She actually pointed out all those things and boy did I feel stupid. She ended it all by saying that it sounds like I'm marrying a great girl and everything apparently does happen for a reason. Wow, what a coincidence though. He saw her a day before his marriage. Hey, at least they're both cool about it, you know. They got closure. Her, do you have a girlfriend? Me, nope. Her, let me help you with that. Sense number. Me, thanks. Idiot me at 18 thought she meant I could call her whenever to have support in my loneliness. Really liked her too, so I'm still regretting for not getting the more than obvious hint. Oh, so he thought she would just like, you know, like introduce him to other girls. Oh man. She kept messaging me on Facebook. Literally the start of our whole conversation was basically just her typing hey 50 times on 50 different days, sometimes interlaced with one-word responses on my part. Her friends also kept asking what I thought about her, and I was still none the wiser. Oh. Now, well, I guess for all of these, I guess it doesn't really matter if they missed the hint if they didn't like the girl, right? Ninth grade, we have seating arrangements that change every new term. I sit on the edge of a rectangular table and next to me sits a cute girl from orchestra class. We both played the violin. One day she tells me she always likes how she can talk to me. I don't know what to do, so I mutter an awkward, yeah, okay. A few days later, it is a new term and everybody changes seats. Everybody but me and orchestra girl. I suspect something up, so I ask her why we never moved. She gets all awkward and tells me that sitting next to me helps her grades, and so she requested the teacher to keep us together. What do? Approach the teacher after class and tell her that I suspect orchestra girl is cheating off of me. The teacher laughs at me and tells me not to worry. It clicks. 2 years later, I still feel the shame. They dumped on the girl. They're like, Miss, I think this girl is trying to copy me. I can't believe he dubbed on her. Wow, so he didn't get the hint, but he totally misunderstood her. She was just trying to get together with her crush, but then her crush dobs on her. Wow. So it's grade 8. We're having a dance to celebrate us going to high school. This girl I know asked me to find her a date. She says she wants a guy who's tall and has brown hair. Sounds like me. Everyone tells me she's trying to get me to ask her, and I thought they were lying to me. 10th grade rolls around and apparently she had a huge crush on me. I was punching myself for weeks afterwards. So I guess whenever they find out, the girl is just over them already. That's sad. She asked if I was interested in dating, thought she meant in general, and said no because I didn't really have an interest in dating anyone but her. She got pretty distant after that. Didn't realize she was talking about the two of us dating until later. That's so sad, because in his mind he was like, nope, I'm not gonna date anyone but you. But like obviously she doesn't know that because he didn't tell her. So obviously she's just gonna be like, oh, I guess he doesn't want to date anyone. And that also means, since he doesn't want to date, it also means that he doesn't like her, kind of thing, you know? Oh, sad. Me posting on Facebook, anyone want to go hiking this weekend? Cute girl, I'll go. After a long hike and dinner, I still didn't know I was on a date until I was dropping her off. Seriously thought we were just hiking. We're married now. Nice. Hey, at least we can end this on a happy ending, right? That's so cute. Oh. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.